In today's tutorial, I want to show you how to create constant, random, and normal raster in ArcGIS. Please remember to subscribe to this channel. Thank you. This is very useful when you are doing raster analysis. You are doing a raster analysis and you need a raster to start with. I just want to show you the tools to create random, constant, and normal raster. So to do that, come to Arc Toolbox, then come to Spatial Analysis tool, then come to Raster Creation, this one. Click on it, then you see here, you see Create Constant Raster, Create Normal Raster, Create Random Raster. So you can actually create these three. So today I want to show you how to create the three type of raster here. So first one, let's create constant raster. So constant raster, where all the value are constant, you define it. So double click to open the table. Then here, the output raster, let's choose our output raster here and call it create constant raster. Yes, create constant raster, and click on save. Then the constant value, here you define your constant value. So the constant value with which to populate all the cells in the output raster. So let's say 5 meter. Then the output data type, let's leave it at integer. Then the output cell, let's leave it at 5 as well. Then the extent, that's output extent. Has it been, we have another layer here, maybe digital elevation model or a layer here that we can make it to be in that extent. That is if we have, but since we don't have, then we leave it as it is. Then as it be we have, you can equally go to environment and do the processing extent. But for now, let's leave it as it is. So you have chosen the output cell size and the constant value as 5. So click on OK. So the creation of the constant raster is going on. Yes, it is done. So this is constant raster, and if I close this and choose the identify tool and come here and click, then you can see that the pixels value is 5 and you can see the counts. Then if I go to another place and click, you will see that the pixel value is constant. Likewise the count, you can see. So this is a creation of constant raster. Now let's go back to Arc Toolbox, then creation of random. Click on it to create random raster. So then let's navigate here and call it create random raster. Yes, here I've entered create random raster.tif. Then click on save. Then the output cell size, leave it at 5. However, the seed value here, we are going to leave it for the software to generate randomly. So it's going to generate it randomly. Then the output extent, in this case, we are going to make it same as create constant raster. That is this one. Then let's come to environment. Then the processing extent, we are going to snap raster to create constant raster. Scroll down, the raster analysis, let's mask it same as create constant raster and click on OK. Yes, at this point click on OK. So creation of random raster is ongoing. Yes, this is the random raster. However, as it is, it has some kind of noise. If you look here, you can see the value. But what in a situation if you need specific range? If you need specific range, let's say from -5 to +5. If you need that specific range, what to do is that you come to map algebra under spatial analysis tool, come to map algebra, then come to raster calculator, open raster calculator. Then in this case we enter here create star, then you're going to multiply by 10. Let's introduce close bracket here and bracket here, then here minus 5. We want a range from minus 5 to plus 5. So then our output, let's call it rescale random raster. Yes, here I've entered rescale random raster.tif. I'll click on save, then click on OK. Yes, you may not actually see the difference merely looking at it. However, if you come here, you can see the lowest value is minus 4.9 and the highest value is plus 4.9. So that is when you need a specific range instead of using this. If I close this and I can zoom in to this raster, you'll be able to see it clearly. Each of the grid or cell size, you can see each of the cell size clearly. So this is random raster. Now the third one, come back to Arc2 box and come to normal raster, create normal raster. So here let's save it as create normal raster. Here I've entered create normal raster.tif. Click on save. Then the cell size is going to be 5 and the output extent is going to be the same as create constant raster. And come to environment, the processing extent, snap raster to create constant raster. Then scroll down, come to raster analysis, then the mask, same as create constant raster, and click on OK. Then click on OK to create the normal raster. Yes, the normal raster is created. So if I close this, you can see this is the normal raster. Let me uncheck it. This is random raster, and this is the constant raster. So in this video I've been able to show you how to create constant raster, random raster, and normal raster in ArcGIS. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe.